Damon is reporting from Damascus, accompanied, I've got to tell you, by a government official while filming pictures for her reports. She joins us now from the capital. What is the mood? What's the picture there, Arwa?
Like you just mentioned, there we have been hearing for quite some now the refuge. As we were moving throughout the center of Damascus, really the heart of the capital, just outside of the old part of the city, what we saw was a fair amount of Assad support. There was a large speaker that was blaring pro-government lyrics. There was a man who was selling anything from party hats with the president's photograph on them to T-shirts to keychains. A lot of people were coming up to us and they were quite angry, realizing that we were Western media, voicing their frustration and their rage at the United States, at Western countries, they say, for meddling in Syria's internal affairs. A lot of the people were coming up to us in the specific part of Damascus were in fact blaming foreign interference for the uprising, very much in line with what we have been hearing for quite some time from the government. Now, the government has continued to maintain that throughout this uprising, in its military crackdowns, it is quite simply targeting armed gangs. When it specifically comes to that refugee influx that we saw moving from Syria to Turkey, the government officials, and we also heard the Syrian foreign minister questioning, or rather stating it along the same lines, and they're wondering why it is that the international community is paying so much attention, focusing so much on 10,000 Syrian refugees when they say over 1 million Iraqis were displaced due to the U.S.-led invasion in 2003. So that, Becky, is pretty much the perspective from this specific part and from the government here in Damascus.
Yeah, I was in Syria, of course. This is the first time since the uprising began. Reporting to you, for you tonight from Damascus. Arwa, thank you for that. President Bashar